Hi everyone! In this video, we will solve a quadratic equation by factoring. Solve s squared minus 3s minus 18 equals 0. The first thing we want to do is factor, and then we'll set all of our factors equal to 0 using the zero product property. The first thing we want to do when factoring is looking for the greatest common factor, and there's nothing in common with these three terms, so we can move to the next step. There is not a coefficient in front of the s, so we can just go ahead and find all of the factors of 18. So 18, and we have factors of 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. And those are all of them. So now we look at the signs. The second sign is negative. This tells us that our signs of the factors are going to be different. That means one will be positive and one will be negative, but we don't know which one. Then we look at the sign of the first one. This is negative. This tells us that the larger of the two factors will be negative. So on our right, all of our factors, we will fill in the larger ones to be negative and our smaller ones to be positive so that they will be different. Now we can add these together or subtract. So we have positive 1 minus 18 gives us negative 17. Positive 2 minus 9 gives us negative 7. And positive 3 minus 6 is negative 3, which matches our middle term. So those are the factors we will pick. We will take those factors and substitute or replace the middle term. So we have plus 3s minus 6s minus 18 equals 0. Then we will factor by grouping. So we'll group our first two together and our second two together. The first two have a greatest common factor of s, so we're left with s plus 3. The second two have a greatest common factor of negative 6, so we're left with s plus 3, and this still equals 0. Then we factor by grouping again, so we have these two larger factors, and the greatest common factor within those is the binomial s plus 3. So when we factor out s plus 3, we're left with s minus 6. And this still equals 0. Using the zero product property, we will take each of these factors and set them equal to 0, and then solve for the variable. On the left side, we'll subtract 3, which leaves us with s equals negative 3. And on the right side, we'll add 6, which leaves us with s equals positive 6. That means we have two solutions, s equals negative 3 and positive 6. And now we're all done.